Oh, yeah. Now steady, lamb chop. Steady, be careful. You're doing very well. Oh, hey, Timmies. It's Psychic Bob. Well, I'm here with Lamb Chop, and I'm spotting him while he does his yoga. You're doing very good with that yoga pose. You know, in yoga, they have a move called the headstand. And that's in my next lesson. In the next few days, I'm going to be learning. Ender Davies teaching me how to do a headstand. So I'm helping Lamb Chop. He read ahead in the book. All right, I think you need to come down. All right, here, just let me go up slowly. Go down, go down, go down, go down, go down. There you go. All right, very good. Yay, are you dizzy? Yeah, you did good on that. Yeah, I think you're great. Well, isn't that wonderful? Look, there's a lot of tubies here. Yay, happy Friday, tubies. There's Medina Belvin here. Yay, there's Baroness Colabobs with our big wrench. Yay. What's that mean? She's got the wrench. If anybody gives you any problems, let her know. She'll chuck them out. All right, there's Laura M is here. Volcanic Ice is here. Yay. Oh my gosh, there's Kimmy is here. Centaur CMT is here. Hello. Silly Jane is here. There's Starlight Worker. Gosh, everybody's here, aren't they? Yes, Lamb Chop. So excited about all of you being here tonight. There's Lady Bree is here. Yeah, there's the therapist is here. Gosh, we're getting a nice gathering, aren't we? Yes, we are. Well, I tell you, Lamb Chop and I, we've been doing yoga this afternoon. Usually I do yoga in the morning, but I had to slow down. I just need a little sleep in. Do you ever have a little rest? I just took a little rest this morning. And I tell you, it's done all the world of difference. So, yoga, you can do it anytime. It's good to do it in the morning, they say, but once in a while I'm going to change up my routine. Yeah, is that okay with you? Yeah, you did good on your headstand. All right, do you want to go over there and sit down so I can talk to everybody? Okay. Oh. Okay, yeah, all right. He wants some tea. I'm always drinking my Earl Grey tea. There you go. All right. That's good, isn't it? Mm-hmm. All right. Go over there, Lamb Chop. Yeah. I put an extra cup of tea over there for you. Whoo! It's Friday. We made it a Friday. And guess how Bobby Ray is feeling today? Say goodbye, B. I can't hear it. Shout it out. Say goodbye, B. Starts with the letter G. I can't hear you. Say goodbye, B. Glorified. Whew. Welcome to Friday. Well, I'm sipping my tea and looking at thee. Baroness Colabah says, don't you dare. Too late. I already went there. I went there. Golly gee. I mean, isn't it great when we get to the weekend? Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. I got a whole face of frown faces from Baroness Colabah. There's Vanessa Siemens here. Mystical Travelers here. Yay. Oh my gosh, it's so good to have you here. Yeah, Medina Ristis, she said, glorified. Oh my gosh, you guys are great. Well, welcome to Friday. It is so good to hear you. Aaron Patricia says, wow, check out Lamb Chop's headstand with practice. I'll be doing that too at Alexandria Waterfront Tuesday yoga. Hey, Aaron, I didn't know they were doing yoga at the waterfront. I'd love to go to that. Is that through a group or is it a public? Or you got to tell me about waterfront yoga. I would love to do that if it's open to the public. Anyways. Oh, Baroness Colabob's put up a warning. Any glorifiers will be banned 300 seconds. Drives her crazy when I say that. She can't stand it. I'm so glad you guys are here. Hi, John Michael. Thank you for your donation. Please hold it. I'm not doing readings yet. We're not going to do that till please, guys, appreciate the donation. John Michael, thank you. I'm going to have to come back to you, though. Cola, make a note of John Michael and his question. Let me know, okay? So I'm just glad you guys are here. Welcome to Friday. Listen, I got some important announcements for you guys. This weekend, if you love Psychic Bob, and who don't love Psychic Bob, Well, most people probably think I'm annoying as heck. But anyways, if you kind of have a moderate like for Psychic Bob and want to have me as part of your weekend, you got 2 chances to do it. Well, actually more than 2. But tomorrow morning at 12 o'clock noon Eastern time, that's 12 Eastern, 11 Central, 10 Mountain, 9 a.m. Pacific, for those in Europe, 5 p.m. London, 6 p.m. Paris time, we're going to do our psychic development class, live psychic training. Tomorrow I'm teaching a class on Zoom on psychic filters, how to avoid being damaged by opening psychically. Because people don't realize when you open psychically, there is some danger involved. And I'm not trying to scare anybody, but some people have come to me and said, when I first opened psychically, it was traumatic. It's not a positive experience. It's not always positive. But I'm going to teach you how to open safely, how to filter information so you don't get overwhelmed. Okay? Hi, John Michael. No problem. I appreciate your excitement, and I will get back to your question, so hang with us, okay? But if you've been wanting to open psychically and you're a little scared, even if you're not scared and you just want some help with making it a smoother process, you need to come to Saturday's psychic class. It's only $30. It's 2 hours. And those of you who have been in the class know I work one-on-one with everybody in the class. So you will get personal time with me to work on your psychic development, And so I would love to have you join. What you do is go to my website at PsychicBob.com. Cola will put it in the chat there. PsychicBob.com. Just go PsychicBob.com. And when you go at the top, you'll see a tab that says services. Click on that and it will scroll down through the whole page. You can read about the class a little further down. It's $30. Just click the button. You can enter your stuff there. It's all secure. I never see your credit card. It's all hidden from me even. But it's done automatically through my website. If you join that class, it will shoot me an email. And then tonight I'll put you on the list. We're going to meet tomorrow, 12 o'clock noon on Zoom. I would love to have you join that class. We still have a few seats left. We limit that class to 30 people because if it gets bigger than 30, I don't get personal time with everybody. And, I've been to a lot of different psychics classes, and I'm not knocking on, because I like James Von Prague and all of them. But the problem is that at their classes, there are thousands of people. So you're in the background listening, but you generally won't always get to directly talk to the teacher, at least in the famous psychic classes. I'm the only person offering upfront personal connective training right now for that price, $30, 2 hours training with me. I'm giving it away. And the reason why is I'm not in it to make a lot of money. I don't make hardly anything, just cover the light bill, basically, the electric cable bill. But that class, I receive my training at an affordable rate. And I feel it's my duty to the world to give back to people who want to develop psychic at a rate that makes it affordable. So I'd love to have you come join us. Now, if that's still not enough Psychic Bob for you, all right, Saturday night, we're going to have a live tarot readings here. So make sure to be here Saturday. We're going to zip through the tarot. Then on Sunday morning, I tell you, Psychic Bob's working all weekend. Sunday morning, we're going to have at 12 o'clock noon Psychic Bob's Inner Circle. And I forgot to tell you guys this week, I'm so sorry. I've been so overwhelmed. This week's Inner Circle Sunday is called Prophecies of the Age of Aquarius. If you want to learn about the age of Aquarius and the prophecies connected to that, come out and join us on Sunday. The Sunday class is limited to only 10 people. So I need to hear from you tonight if you want in. Tomorrow, actually, it's going to be tomorrow probably, because that's the people that may come. All right, so Saturday I will send out invoices for Sunday's class. If I don't hear from you tonight, you could miss out. I mean, some people will wait till last minute, but I don't want to wait because I need to get the invoices out and get everything settled. So if you want to be in Psychic Bob's Inner Circle, contact Baroness Cola Bob's in the chat tonight. Let her know so I put you on the list. Get her your email details, or, you can write to me at my website. Over at my website at PsychicBob.com, there is a contact form at the bottom of every page. Put your information in there, hit send, and I'll get it. Okay, so I would love to have as many of you who are interested. Now, I'm limiting it to 10 people, and I have about, is it 4 or 5 filled already, it told me today. So I've got like 4 or 5 spaces left. So if you want to be one of the elite, see, the inner circle isn't just for, the reason I keep that small is it's not for the general public. The average person is not ready for inner circle. It's for people who are in the know psychically and spiritually and want to be in the know. If you're serious about your spiritual life, the inner circle is where you need to come and join, because I keep it a small group of people that get my inner teachings. In that group, I talk about things I cannot talk about here on YouTube due to the big C word, you know what I mean, censorship. So it's kind of controversial. Some of the things we talk about in the class, it shocks people. They're like, I can't believe you said that. But see, I tell it like it is over there, and I don't censor it. As part of the inner circle group, you also get a small private mini reading. Bring a psychic question, and I will do a reading. It's more in depth than what you get here, because here I've got hundreds of people on YouTube, but in that class, it's only 10 people. So you get more individualized time with me. So I would love to have you be part of either or both. You can sign up for both. Now, if you want to be an inner circle, I need to hear from you through an email today, through Baroness Callbobs or myself, because that event is not on my website. Due to some tech issues, I've not been able to update the website yet with that. Hopefully in the next few months we'll have that, but just send me an email. The Saturday class you can buy at the website. That is on the website. So let me know if you want to be in. I would love, love, love to have you there, you know. John Michael says, my life's goal is to get in touch with my psychic ability and just be more in tune with spirit. And there isn't a better place to do it except right here with Psychic Bob and all your amazing knowings. Thank you, knowledge, excuse me. Thank you so much, John Michael. Well, you know, it's what we're about here, about all learning and growing. So, John Michael, if you're interested in the psychic development class Saturday, you can join that and just go to my website, you know. So you guys are great. Thank you so much. By the way, I want to say in advance, thank you for your donations for readings tonight. If you need Psychic Bob special attention, $4.99 and above, we'll get Psychic Bob special attention. And I would love to have you join us. Well, speaking of readings, we got to open the channel if we're going to do it tonight. So I want you guys to get comfortable. And listen, if you have any questions during the show, see Baroness Callbobs about either of the classes, the Saturday class or Sunday group. All right, you guys rock. All right, so I want us to get comfortable. We're going to just close our eyes for a moment. By the way, I forgot to tell you before we do this, everybody's going to ask me and I'll forget later. The jewelry I'm wearing today, because I always get asked this, I'm wearing my silver pinnacle with a carnelian. Isn't that cool? It's a carnelian pentacle on a silver chain. This is kind of cool because it's like a domed pendant. See how it is when you look at it from the side? It's raised like a dome. It's a curved star. So there you go. And my shirt I'm wearing is an Aquarius shirt. This is a guy, it's kind of hard to see, but he's kneeling, and on his shoulder he's holding a giant vase pouring water into the cosmos. And there are the stars, and there's the glyph for Aquarius, the water waves. So I'm wearing my Aquarius shirt because this weekend we're going to talk about the age of Aquarius. I got on my mystical star pendant, and we're going to rock it tonight. So let's do some meditation, and then we'll jump right into it. All right, so close your eyes with me, and let's just follow our breathing, just gently in and out. Set down your phone, take your hands off your keyboards, just listen. And as you follow your breathing, I want you to draw your attention now down to the middle of the chest area. And inside of you, in the middle of the chest, you're going to see a little spark of white light, just a little pinpoint of light. And I want you to focus on that little light. Now, if you have trouble visualizing, just imagine what it's like to have warmth, feel warmth in your chest. That'll work as well. And as you watch that light or feel that warmth, I want you to let it become a little brighter, a little larger. And let this light form into a glowing cloud of light inside. It's like a small cloud that has a golden, warm sun inside of it, bright and shining. We're going to count from 3 down to 1. And when we get to 1, we're going to take that cloud of light and expand it to fill our entire body from head to toe. So I want you just to relax. Look at that cloud. We're going to count down now. 3, 2, keep focused. 1. Blink on! Woo! I felt the power move. Woo! I'm glorified. All right. There's John Michael, $5 donation. John, thank you for your donation. John says, I was wanting to know if I have any advice or direction I need to take in my life currently from my brother, Tommy. Oh, is this Tommy or John Michael? Okay, so this is a message for Tommy. Okay. Oh, it's from your brother Tommy in spirit is what you're saying. Okay, got it. Hold on. Let me see, John Michael, if I can get anybody in over here. Doris, are you back there? Yeah. Try to get a message over for John Michael. Okay. John, I'm not hearing Tommy at the moment. I have to be honest with you. Sometimes I can get him in, sometimes I can't. But I do have Leslie Flint coming in here, and I think he's a pretty good person to trust. He was a wonderful medium in the 1930s. Hold on. Yes, it's for John Michael. Yeah. Leslie Flint's asking me to tell you, John. He says to let you know. He said, don't be afraid. This is his words. He says, tell John Michael, don't be afraid of doing radical changes right now. He said, you've been in a holding pattern here for the last 6 months. And he said, it's frustrating. He just said to tell you, he said, you're ready for a career change. And he's talking about something that's more free and more artistic. He said that you have a lot more talent than you're able to bring out now. And he's talking to me about something that's creative, like graphic design or paint or art, something creative. And he says, go ahead and make some radical shifts. He's asking me to tell you that the month of September is significant. That's where the energy is very strong here for you to do a life change. Okay, so I want to bring that over to you. And that's from Leslie Flint. But September's a turn. And he says, don't hold back. You're ready for change. Yes. And Leslie said, he said, there are people trying to tell you how to play it safe. And he said, this is not a time to play it safe. It's a time to up and change the game. All right. That's from Leslie Flint. I hope that helps a little bit. September's your power month for that. Start working towards it now. But by September, you're in a flow with it. Thank you so very, very much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oops, hold on just a second. Somebody donated. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to get up to the donation. There's Aaron Patricia, $5 donation. Thank you, Aaron. Happy Friday. Hello, Aaron. Thank you. Happy Friday. Listen, Aaron, Doris Stokes is already in my ear back here. I can hear her tweeting away. And she says to let you know, she said, your father has, I'm just going to say it. She said, your father has come to an exit point on his spirit chart. She said that he's not decided yet if he wants to go, but he's missing your mother and says that he's contemplating exiting the body. She said it's going to be another week until you know a decision if he's going to stay or go. So the next week will be critical. That's what she's saying. She's asking me to tell you that you're going to be secure as well in your job transition. And said that your current work, she said, you're not ready to go and they're not going to let you go. But they're saying in the next 2 to 3 weeks, doors of opportunity are opening back up home. So it does look like there's some transition coming and you want to definitely put your focus on moving back up to New Jersey. So that's what they're saying. And I'm sorry about your father to have to deliver that, but he is at an exit point. Now, when we come to an exit point, not everybody takes it. So he may do a miraculous recovery. But right now he's feeling like he wants to leave, and I just have to share it with you. I'm so sorry. God bless you. Hang in there. Let me know. All right. There's a therapist. Hello, therapist. $4.99. Thank you, therapist. Hey, Bob. Anything from Spirit? Thanks. Hi, therapist. Let's see here. Hold on. Somebody's talking to me. Doris is still here. Yeah. She's brought Rosa. Hold on. Rose is coming in here, therapist. My spirit guide, Rose, is here. She's asking me to tell you. She said she's working on you to reconnect you to people. You've been feeling isolated. And Rose says, she said, I'm getting her interconnected. She's talking about some business opportunities, some work opportunities there. And she says, focus on the career. And Rose said she's going to help you get some more work lined up here. And it looks like literally in, let's see, where are we? The 8th. So around the 15th of July is what she's showing me. Yes? Okay. 15th of July, there's some opportunities for a new job coming in. So be ready for that. And Spirit just says, be open to the change, be open to the career growth. Okay. And she said she's going to help with the emotional healing. Doris is, okay, it's corrected. Doris said she's going to help with the emotional side. Rose is going to help with the connectivity side. So both of them are with you. God bless you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, there's Sophia. 249 Philippine pesos. Thank you, Sophia. Good to see you again. Say goodbye. Any messages for me? Hearts. Oh, thank you. Chatting with long distance Ed and a guy named Jan Vincent. Is there long-term potential? KT is MIA again. You know, Sophia, KT, I tell you, I think he's not a bad guy. I just think he gets very short. You know, he's a little bit of a younger soul. That doesn't make him bad, but I think he gets easily distracted. In terms of Ed, I got to tell you, I really like the energy around him. Jan Vincent seems like a fascinating person. I feel that you're going to end up more of a friend with him rather than a romantic partner, but I like his energy, but I don't see romance with Jan. I do think Ed is open to relationship, and I would definitely explore that a little more, but I still don't think you and KT are done. So let's watch this, but be open to Ed right now. I think KT will be back in about 2 to 3 weeks, and then we can revisit it. But that's what I'd say. For right now, Ed is the one that's winning in my book. Blessings to you. Thank you. Dummy THICC, Carlito, the tiny gray alien. That's cute. I love the name. $10. Thank you for your kind support. Hello, I'm Kyle. I'm from Virginia Beach, and I was hoping you could tell me if my alien contact is improving or my spirit guides have anything to tell me that could help me. I want to improve my life. Well, hello, tiny gray alien. I can't say that whole name. Carlito. There it is. I'll call you Carlito. You know, Carlito, right now I'm walking into your light. I got to tell you, you're getting data downloads every day. I can literally hear when I read for people, I go into their energy. I hear this humming around you. I don't know if you've heard it, but it's like almost like a magnetic current that's going through, which tells me you have actually been in contact. I feel like this contact will increase. I have to ask you, and I'm not trying to traumatize you. I hope this isn't too upsetting, but I'm just going to say it. I feel like you've actually had an abduction experience or a face-to-face, like a third encounter of a third kind, or was it the fourth kind, where you're actually interacting with beings from other worlds. I do pick up the presence of gray aliens around you. I do think that's who you've been in touch with. But I'm getting another current here that's coming in that feels protective, and I think you have Pleiadians protecting you as well. So in terms of your, your contact, yes, I can confirm it. Edgar Casey's back here talking to me. He said he would like to step in as a guide to you as well. Edgar Casey said that you are near his home. Have you visited Edgar Casey's home? If not, I want you to go there. He said, I'll be there waiting to welcome you. So Kyle, you are going to be invited by Edgar Casey to commune with him, to connect with him. He's going to help you understand more about this. But I do see growth around you. I want you to explore Pleiadians. I see a connection there as well. And I can confirm you have been directly contacted. One of the things is they're taking you out of your body. I see kind of like literally like astral projection. I'm not sure you're always physically going on the ship. Sometimes it's an astral thing, but it has been physical at some point too. So I hope that helps a little bit. You're not crazy. Check your leg. I think you may have an implant, like a chip, a computer, like a microchip or implant of some type, foot or leg area. All right. Let me know. Blessings to you. Thank you. I hope that helps. There's Baroness Colabob's £4.49p. Anything for me, my beautiful blue-eyed Baron. Oh, and stop with the glorified. Arr. Next time I'm banning you. Oh my God, you know, my moderator can ban me from my own channel. Isn't that scary? I better be good. All right, no more words like G word. Okay. Hold on, Varys. Let me just step into your light here. I got my buddy Doris back here. And she said, I'm her buddy too. She's asking me to tell you right now. She said that this is her literal word. She said, good things are coming. She's walked in the light. Doris is asking me to tell you, she said, you have tried to be a healing presence to many. She's talking about Lisa, and she said, we're trying to get her over. She said she's still drawn to you, but she has much imbalance. So they're not going to encourage you to work with Lisa because they're saying it's draining power out of you right now. This is interesting. She just said this. I didn't even know this. She said that the last week when your sugar levels dropped, she said that was because at night Lisa drained energy off of you. So that's actually having a physical effect. Doris says they're working to shield you so that will not happen again. Okay. They want you to put salt by your bed. She said bowl of salt to purify the atmosphere. So put some salt by your bed at night on the nightstand. That's going to help you to sleep better and keep Lisa from draining power. Okay. She said that, well, this is interesting. Doris said your work is not done there. She said at your apartment where you live, she said you're going to get more opportunities to be a healer. And she said the staff know of your talent. And she said you may find more opportunities coming after next week. So that's from Doris. All right, so your work's not done, and they've given you advice to protect yourself. All right, if you start to feel Lisa, definitely call on Doris. She's going to help you. God bless you. Thank you so much. All right, thank you, Barons. Thanks for her moderating work. Just a quick reminder, if you want to be in psychic development class, visit my website and register tonight. If you want to be in Inner Circle, let Baroness know if you're in the chat, or if you can't do that, send me a message tonight at my website because I only have a few spots left. Thank you. Stardust C, there you are. Hi, Stardust, $5 donation. Thank you. Hi, PsychicBob. Any messages from my spirit guides, Doris or Rose or deceased grandmother, Ania on my mother's side? Thank you. Hold on, Stardust. Doris is here. Yes. Doris said that she's brought your grandmother through. She said, I wanted to let her know her grandmother's back here. Hold on. Okay, I got your grandma coming in here. She said that she's putting healing around your mother. She's asking you to talk to you about your mother's blood pressure has been irregular. She said she needs help to regulate that. She said that your mother must work with the doctor, that this is rather serious. I'm not trying to scare you, but she said your mother is borderline some heart issues, like either a heart attack or a stroke. And your grandma says, we're not going to let her come over. We're doing everything we can. So your mom is not going to die, but she must work strictly with the doctor. So please take her to a doctor if you haven't done so. Your grandmother said that the spirit is preserving her, but they can only do so much, and that she must have medical intervention, and she must take it seriously. Your grandmother's also asking me to tell you that she said she's coming in to help you balance your stress levels. She said you've been trying to take care of everybody. She also said it's time for you to get a better job where you don't have so much stresses and so many hours. She said don't work so many jobs. She said you have multiple jobs. I don't know if you do, but she said you have multiple. She says we're going to get her one good job in the next few months. So it looks like August is a turning point where you may get a job, but you can quit your other jobs. But she's going to help you. Call on her. And your grandfather, I just heard him come in. He said, I will help as well. And he's praying. This is the grandfather on the father's side coming in. And he said he's praying. He's holding up an icon of Our Lady of Shestakova. And he says, call on Mary. She will help you. So there you go. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. There's Lady Bree, $5 donation. Thank you, Lady Bree. Hey, Sicky Bob. The interview I attended didn't work out. Are there going to be other opportunities for me soon? Thank you. Yes, Lady Bree, as I think I may have seen around you before. I don't know if I said this, but forgive me if I didn't. But I feel that you're at a transition point right now, and whenever one's at a transition point, things always work in divine order. I'd like you to think about that interview really as just a warm up. Don't feel bad that you didn't get it and it didn't work out. Doesn't really matter, because what really matters is that you're open to change. And if you keep that mindset of, hey, I'm open to new opportunities, you're going to get it. I think in the next 7 days, there'll be another interview that comes in from another company. So review your resume again, review the things you've sent out. Be looking within 7 days. I see another interview. And I think the next one will be the one that you win. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. I hope that helps. All right. There's Star Lightworker, $5 donation. Thank you, Star. Hi, Bob and Cola. Hope you are both well. I'm considering a Joe Dispenza retreat since I value his knowledge greatly. Will the NY or UK one be better to go to? NY, New York. I don't mean to be negative, Star, but I feel that if you go to the UK one, there's going to be complications. Like the plane will be delayed and the hotel won't have your reservation, and they'll just, I don't know, something about UK is going to be, not that you can't ever go UK, just for this event is what I'm saying. I feel there's trouble. So I think you need to focus on the New York one. Okay. Yay. Let me know how it goes. Blessings to you. All right. Oops, hold on a second. Oh, my chat's jumped. Don't anybody spam the chat because I'm having trouble reading the chat. Okay. There's Robin Boston, $5 donation. Thank you, Robin. God bless you. Hi, Bob. Is there a message for me tonight? Let me see. Anybody back there for Robin? I just heard your son clear as day. He goes, yep. Tell Mom I've been waiting. Rick's back here. I'm surprised. Usually Leslie brings him in, but he's come right in for me tonight. I hear Rick here. And he said, Mom, he said, I'm getting ready to go back out on assignment. He said, we don't sleep over here. And he said, but we don't get tired. He said, I work a lot, but I'm happy. He wants you to know that he came to you 2 days ago. You were sitting like in a dining room area. And he said, I was just there trying to talk to you. So I don't know if you were like in the dining room, just like really thinking on it, or felt like he was there. Or like, sometimes what happens when the spirit people come in, we just start thinking about them for no reason. Like, why am I thinking about this nonstop? And what that is that they're impressing their psychic presence on us. So he's asked me, he said 2 days ago, he was in the dining room. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but you were sitting in a chair and he was right there. And you may have wondered about it or felt a presence, but he wants to acknowledge he was there. He's asking me to send a message over to Sydney, and he said he checked in on her. And he said, tell Sydney she did hear me. It was me. And said Jill as well heard me. Okay. He's asked me also to send a message to Cassidy. And he said, tell her that I'm trying to help her. He said Cassidy's gone through a little bit of a challenging time right now. He said she's having a little bit of self-doubt. He said, but I'm going to cheer her up and help her. So he sends his love over to his daughter, Cassidy, and wants you to know that he's with all of you. He said, tell him I'm fine. He said, I got to go work now. So he said, I got to go to my locker and get my wings, his angel wings. He's laughing. He said, I love you, Mom. I'm fine. He just stepped back. Thank you, Robin. Isn't that wonderful? I love Robin's son. Thank you, Robin, for being here and for your support. There's Jesper Clausen, my buddy Jesper, all the way from Denmark. 35 Danish Corona. Thank you, Jesper. Hi, Bob. It's way past midnight. Time for a message. Ooh, it's spooky now. Ooh. Hi, Jesper. Thank you. Hold on. Let me step into the light here. Jesper, when I'm in your light, I'm literally hearing Commander Ashtar's voice. And it's funny because it sounds like he's in a control room. And he's talking about like adjusting the lens. And I get the sense that I'm not trying to scare you. You're being monitored by the Commander Ashtar and the Ashtar Command. Um, he's talking about coordinates and the lens. So, like, they're able to see you from their ships. And he said, this is to keep you safe. He said, we're looking in to keep him safe. Jesper, you may have some, I'm not trying to scare you, but some interference coming. I get the sense there may be a different alien that's trying to break through to you. These look like gray aliens, not the good grays. Some of the grays are disruptive, and Commander Ashtar says not going to happen, not on my watch. So they're kind of keeping you shielded from other alien influences that may be disruptive to you, but stay close to Commander Ashtar right now. He's asking me to tell you also that he's going to help you with writing the book and the class. So you're going to be writing a book, and it looks like some classes will be taught from that. These look like connections to channeling or messages. I think these are messages from the star people. And so you're going to be writing a book, and then that will also spin off into a lecture series and classes. So be open to it. Call on him. Call on Commander Ashtar. Blessings. Oh my gosh, there's Vanessa Seaman, $5 donation. Thank you, Vanessa. Hi, Bob. You were right. He left already. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm alone with the kids and my aunt. He said that he has work to do, but I doubt it. How do you see me? Let me tell you, Vanessa. First of all, I'm really sorry you're going through this. But I've got to be honest, when I'm in your vibration, you're immensely strong. You have around you a lot of gold light. Gold light means that you operate from your higher self. And probably because you're so tuned into your higher self, this is probably why it's also doubly painful for you. The higher self can feel things more deeply and have knowledge. So I want you to trust your senses. I do believe that he actually is going for work, but I also think that he's going because he's under her control. Mark my words, this is not an issue that he's in love with her and wants to have a life with her. This is that she puts fear into him. Everything he's doing is fear-based. So I think it's terrible that he would abandon you and the kids to run after this insane user of a woman. He's really made a mistake. That being said, I see you being secure in your house. I want you to focus on settling into your house in Canada, and I want you to focus on keeping your kids in a positive place and keep them very busy in the summertime. Start planning activities for them. You're going to have to do this kind of on your own for a little while. Go to Canada, okay? He'll be there, but you're going to have to maintain some strength right now, and that's the truth. Doris Stokes is back here, and she said she's going to help you. She said, I know that you're having restless nights, and she said that she's going to be there to stay with you at night. So call on her. You won't be alone. Blessings to you. I hope that helps. There's Maribel F., $5 donation. Thank you, Maribel. Hi, Bob. Should we collaborate with H or R as directors of our R show? H. That's what they said, H. Okay. What's funny is, though, I feel like the other person, R, has more projects. So I don't think you're done with R. So it's not an issue of kicking them to the curb. It's just that on that one show, H is good. H seems to have the bigger vision. That's the words I'm getting. R will be good, but in a different context. I hope that helps a little bit. Blessings to you. All right. Maribel, we have just a reminder for you and for everybody. Psychic Bob's Inner Circle. If you're interested, let me know tonight or let Baroness Kolobovs know. All right. Sunday, 12 o'clock noon Eastern. Blessings. All right. There's Karen Bryant. $5 donation. Karen Bryant. Hey, Psychic Bob, was wondering if all my belongings are still in my bigger storage unit and that nothing got stolen or tampered with. Blessings. Yeah, everything's there. Fletcher just said, he said, everything's fine. Yeah, so you're going to be okay. All right, don't worry. Everything's secure. One of the things is that you want to kind of invoke Archangel Michael. He's one of you guys. Have him always be on guard around your property. And you'll see how amazing that just stops anybody from getting further than they need to. Call on Archangel Michael. Yeah, everything looks fine. Blessings. There's Star Lightworker, $5 donation. Thank you, Star. Just wondered if Brian H. and Mark J. are both alive and doing okay. Do you pick up anything? Thanks. That's kind of two different questions, Star. So I don't know I can do that right here, to be honest with you. I'm not getting death around either. That's the best I can tell you right now. Okay. I think Brian has struggled with depression, though. I think that's an issue around him. Mark J feels like he may have moved. I don't feel like he's in the area. It's like he seems long distance. So, anyways, they're both alive from what I pick up. Blessings. Thank you. There's Glittery Rainbow, €5. Thank you so much. Hi, Psychic Bob. I'm not well, to put it nicely. There are only doors closing, and time is really running out now. Does my higher self have any insights? Oh, well, let's see, Glittery. Let me step into your higher self. Remember we talked about in our psychic class, the golden chakra of the higher self. Do you guys know this? Right above the head, there's a golden chakra. We did a whole class on how to work with it. Hold on. Yeah. Melanie, your higher self, I just heard your voice. Claire come and said, your higher self says, you're blocking it by fear. This is a time, it says, not to hold on to things, but to let go. And as you let go of fear, as you let go of the need to have control, then everything flows to you. That's the words I'm hearing. See, what you're doing is you're trying to make things happen. And your higher self said, let me take over. You're blocking your higher self, hon. Your higher self has no fear. It knows everything. But it wants you just to act like you're just a free-floating spirit and not care about anything. Just for a little while, not permanently, just for a little while. And watch what's going to happen. Your higher self says it will draw you into work opportunities. You're not done in Berlin yet, so it looks like you need to keep focused there is what it's saying. All right? I hope that helps a little bit. Blessings to you. Thank you. Oh my gosh, my buddy Simba, €5. Thank you, Simba. Blessings to you. Simba says, I was recently approached by someone who works in a company that claims to help people with finances and investing. Are they trustworthy or is it a scam? It's a scam, Simba. People who do finance investing never market themselves. They don't have to. You go to them. They don't come to you. So no, don't trust it. If you want to do investment and money and put money into a special savings or investors, literally go with an established firm like Charles Schwab. You don't have to approach anybody who approaches you is not trustworthy. I'm telling you. You go to them. The greatest investors and stockbrokers and firms, they don't even market. They don't have to. Word of mouth sells them. So no, I'm feeling bad about that. Don't do it. Don't do it. All right. Blessings. There's Vanessa Seaman. Hey, Vanessa, $5 Canadian. Yay to our neighbors up north. My cousin is living in Mexico, and she feels that her son is going to have a baby with his girlfriend. He is only 18. Do you think it's true? Let me just step into that. Yeah, I think it's going to be true. You know, strange thing is I feel like they both want that. Like he might say, I don't want kids yet, but I think that on some level they do. So yeah, by January, I see pregnancy. I don't think it's going to be before the end of the year. I think it's January. Okay, blessings. There's Northern Star, €5. What happened to Elle? Thanks. You know, Northern Star, I'll tell you, I think that Elle, when I step into her vibration, I feel as if Elle is at a crossroads. And this crossroads is about them discovering who they are. And I think that they want to be in a relationship, but they're not sure if they can give enough to a relationship. And I think they're trying to figure out who they are. It's kind of like I don't want to say identity crisis. That might be a little too strong, but it's something like that. Like they're having a lot of deep thoughts. And I feel like in terms of connecting to others, they're going more within right now than being in the outer world. So it's nothing against you. You didn't do anything. I think it's that this just where they are energetically. Hope that helps. Blessings to you. Thank you. This is Medina Belvin, $10 donation. Thank you, Medina. I had an Akashic reading today and was told I'm from a Palladian star. What can you see about that? And is there a message from my guides? Love. Yeah, you definitely have Palladian connections. Yes. Um, yeah, I'm hearing actually Archangel Michael talking. And he says to tell you, he said that for your communications to increase, he said you must be consistent in your meditation practice. Michael says, he said that these communications with other worlds and other beings take time. And he says he knows in the past you put time into it. So he wants to encourage you to continue with that. I pick up a Pleiadian female around you. And what's strange, and Medina, I don't mean this to freak you out, but I really feel like you're going to have actually a physical connection. Like she might literally walk up to you outside. You're standing out on the street, and this woman comes and starts talking to you. And like at first, you may not realize she's playing because they look just like us. They're humanoid. And when she walks away, you're going to be like, oh my God, that was a message. I keep hearing the name Tira, Tira, Tira. And I think that's the name of the woman. Her Pleiadian name is Tira. But what's strange is when you meet her, she may give you an earth name. She might say like, oh, I'm Cindy or I'm Jackie. But her name is Tira. So when you meet this person, you may not know it till a little later, but just remember that. All right. Wonderful. Isn't that amazing? You never know what's going to happen. I'm telling you, so many people these days are having alien connections, or I should say star people. I think alien sounds aggressive or hostile. Star people connections. I'm telling you, I said this back at the beginning of the year. I said, we're going to have more evidence this year than we've had in the last 10 years of star people being here. And look, it's coming out. I predicted it back in December of last year. Vanessa Seaman, $3 Canadian. Do you see if my husband is finally leaving her? Not yet, no. Mm-mm. He's still under her thrall. He's being controlled. He will eventually leave her, but how much destruction he does to your marriage really has me concerned. So no, not yet. This is going to go on for like another year or two. Sorry. There's Haley Clement, $5 donation. Thank you, Haley. Hey, Bob, any messages from you? I hope you're doing well. Hi, Haley. Good to see you again. Welcome back. Hold on. Let me just step into your light here. Hold on. You know, Haley, right now I'm walking into your light, and I've got Doris Stokes back here. And she said that you've got a new angel here. Hold on. Somebody's coming in for you. There's a beautiful voice. What is your name? Lorena. Her name is Lorena, Loreena. She says she's an angel. And she said that she's helping you now. She said that you're going to be doing a lot of travel in the next year. And she said, tell her to have her passport and to have her bags ready. She said you're ready to kind of branch out and see new things in life. She said you've got to break out of your patterns now. Lorena says that she said 2023 is a year of self-discovery. Now, this is going to sound funny, Haley, but she's talking to me about Mexico. And she said you will stand at the pyramids in Mexico, the Aztec pyramids. So it looks like you're going to have a chance to travel to Mexico. And Lorena is encouraging this, okay? And also it looks like you may have a chance later in 2023. This is interesting. She says you're drawn to the ancient cultures. She's talking about Peru as well. So you're going to go to Mexico and Peru in the next year. All right. Call on Lorena. She's helping you. She said it'll be wonderful. A lot of self-discovery. Okay. Be ready. A lot of changes coming. Blessings. Oh my gosh, there's Star Lightworker again. Hey, Star, $5 donation. Thank you, Star. I love my job and want a different role. Can you advise how to stay where I am or what the role you see coming for me that may be different from what I currently do. Thanks. Star, I have to tell you, I let me put this way. I don't think you're going to have to do a lot except simply be present. I feel like there are people that are going to want to recruit you to their department. I want you to think back because I feel like about a year ago, there was a woman that I pick up here. I don't know if you know who I'm talking about, but I'm seeing a woman talk. She's a little older woman, grayish hair, very she's a cool person, like kind of chic looking. And I feel like she's still in the agency that you work with, but she's in a different department. I feel like at some point she said to you, "Hey, Star, why don't you come work with us?" And you might have thought, "Oh, that's new. I just got this job." But I feel like if you went to her and said, "Hey, I'm still open to that," you might end up going to lunch and having some good discussions. So I want you to think back to a woman. This is an older woman, maybe in her 50s or early 60s. But she looks young, like she's probably close to 60, but she still looks like 35. But she's got grayish hair, but her face looks flawless. And I just see her being able to be the mover that moves you on. I hope that makes some sense to you. It's this one person that's the power contact. All right. Blessings to you. Thank you. There's David Sam. Hey, David, good to see you again. $6.99 Canadian. I think our Canadian crew's pretty strong here tonight. Got a lot of Canadians. I love it. Love Canada. I went to University of Montreal, University of McGill up there. Hi, Psychic Bob. Any messages from Spirit? Hi, David. Let me just step into your light here. David, I've got a woman talking to me back here. This is on your father's side. It's a grandmother, I believe, or great-grandmother. I'm going to say grandmother. If I'm off on that's great-grandmother, but she just said grandmother's here. So your grandmother on your father's side's talking to me. She said that she's helping you. She's talking about some changes around finance. She said getting a job moving forward. Also looks like you're at a crossroads here with something around education or learning. So I don't know if you're contemplating going back to school or you're taking classes, but she said there's more learning and a new job. And she's talking about September around this. So it does look like that's a time where everything gets moving and there's some career changes. But your grandma's back here and just sending a lot of love and blessings to you from Spirit. Okay. Hold on. Somebody else is talking. Yeah. Doris Stokes is back here as well, David. And she said that you're a natural psychic. You have a lot of natural gifts. She said that the spirit people are working with you at nighttime through dreams. So definitely pay attention to your dreams. Keep a dream journal. Okay. Blessings to you. All right. Now there's Baroness Kolobov. She says, the night of psychic readings on the 27th of July is now full. Invoices for the 10 I've chosen will be sent out on Wednesday. Thank you for guys. So yeah, our Wednesday, our 27th, July 27th event is already full. That's going to be an evening of private readings with Psychic Bob. So we have the 10 spots filled. We're going to do every month events, so we'll have another event coming up soon. But thank you for all your support. Anyways, we still have openings if you can't get on the 27th for this tomorrow's Psychic Development and for Sunday's Inner Circle. This Inner Circle is limited to 10 people, so you want to get in quick on that, okay? Yay! Oh my gosh. Hold on a second, my chat's freezing up here. Oh, there's Sophia again. Hi, Sophia. Blessings to you. Sophia says, there is a property a friend owns. Our buyer's offer was lower than another party, but the terms are better. Do we have a chance to close the deal? I'm seeing delay around this, Sophia. I don't think the timing is right for you on this. So I'm not sure it's going to close. I'm not getting a clear signal on that closing. So I don't think you're going to get this one done. I'm sorry. But don't worry because you're in July. And didn't I tell you before July is a money month for you? So if I'm, unfortunately right about this, don't worry because within a week there's another deal. Just as good, probably better actually. But I just don't see this going to closure with you. I'm sorry. You know, Second Bob tells it like this. I know you may not always like the answer, but in the end, you'll be better for hearing it. I hope. All right. There's Karen Bryan again. Karen Bryan, I think, is going to be a Psychic Bob Marathon weekender from what I'm hearing. I'm hearing she's going to join Psychic Development and she's going to join Inner Circle. Karen Bryan, marathoner. Thank you, Karen. Hello, Psychic Bob. Does Doris or Edgar Casey know if my legs will heal? Will I be able to get into martial arts and work out with weights again? Thank you. Edgar Casey's back here and Dor. They're both here, actually. Edgar Casey's asked me to tell you that your legs will heal. There's two different things going on. One is an iron imbalance that's slowing the healing, and your sugar levels need to be looked at. Something's off with your sugar levels and your iron. Doris is asking me to tell you, she said that she's going to help you with the diet to get you more protein. So she said she'll guide you in that. You're going to start having dreams, and this is terrible to say, but you're going to have dreams about food. Don't you hate dreams about food? You wake up hungry. But she's going to give you, Liz, what she said, literally dreams about food, and that's going to balance out your body. But you're going to need to work with the doctor to kind of get the sugar sorted out. I don't, Karen, I don't think you're full on diabetic, but I do think there's some sort of imbalance there. And I think it can be corrected predominantly through diet, but work with your doctor, and Doris is going to start you on that. Okay. God bless you. Yeah, your legs will heal. And, in terms of martial arts, I think that would be great for you. I really can see, I bet you're really good. I just see you in your gi, like breaking boards. Definitely, you need to do it. Blessings. All right. There's John Michael again. Hey, John, good to see you. Oops, hold on. Don't spam the chat, guys. John Michael, $5 donation. Thank you, John. My girlfriend, Cash Jude, was wanting to know if she has a message or advice from Spirit. Thank you. Oh, it's Cassandra. Good to see her. Thank you, John. Hold on a second, John. Let me just step into Cassandra's light. Yeah, Cassandra, right now as I'm walking into your light, I've got Doris Stokes back here for you. And she said the spirit people are very proud of you because she said you've been making an effort, she says, to bring balance to the body, the mind, and the spirit. And Doris said you've gone through an awful lot, she says, to get back that balance. Doris says, and I don't want to get into all your personal business publicly, but Doris has asked me to tell you, she said she knows that it was hard for you and that you suffered. And she said, you've done well and you've been patient. She says, continue to love yourself. And she said, be patient. Doris is asking me to tell you she's helping you with the sleep cycle because that's been imbalanced as well. Okay. She said that once the sleep cycle's done, she said the healing will be easier for you because you're kind of waking up halfway, kind of already drained, and that's slowing down your progress. So Doris is going to work with you on better sleep. That's going to strengthen your body. And you're going to see that your overall strength and your clarity of focus and your drive to kind of move forward gets stronger. Doris said, be careful. Don't force yourself. She said, be slow. And she said, August and September are power months for healing. By October, she said, you're glad you stuck it out. All right. So she's with you in healing and blessing. Thank you so much. Thank you, John Michael, for sponsoring her. All right. Baroness Goldboss, £4, 49p. What do I do, who that is thinking herself clever, good thing she's out of our lives. Any messages, babes, regarding her? It's a shame, really. Hold on. Let's ask the experts. Doris, do you have anything on this person that Cole is talking about that we know? Yeah. Doris just said, all right, I just have to deliver. I hate to give a scary message, but Doris said, she said she's walking the path of self-destruction. And she said, keep your distance. There is more drama and trauma yet to come. And it looks like there's going to be a health scare around that person. And there's also something coming with one of the children that is going to be shocking. They're not saying the child dies, but they're saying there's going to be troubles. And they said at that time, when the trouble with the child comes, Doris said she will return seeking your help. She said, but do not get involved. Do not involve yourself. It is beyond you. All right. Well, there you go. All right. We got our orders. Blessings. All right. There we go. Unique 3687. I have to be honest. Sometimes I have to deliver a hard message as a psychic. And I used to be afraid to do that. But now I realize that the wisdom of the spirit, if any of you are here and I give you a scary or a hard message, don't be scared by it. Take it as a tool. So PsychicBob warned me, and now I got to do this. It's to help you, not to scare you, though it sometimes sounds, and I feel bad because I try not to make it scary, but I don't lie about it. If it's bad stuff coming, I'm going to tell you with love and support. All right, Unique 3687, $5 donation. Thank you, Unique. Any messages for me? Dealing with a lot right now. Unique, I have to tell you right now as I'm walking into your light, I'm getting multiple voices. I feel like there are too many people trying to dominate you or give you input. Do this, do that. And I don't feel like any of them are right. So I'm just telling you right now, step back from everybody. Like the spirit people say, your power is really within. Okay. Now I want you to look at my t-shirt here. Okay. Do you notice this triangle, Unique? What's that? It's a power going within you. All right. This Aquarius, this is an Aquarius. It's a man kneeling. I hope you can see it. This isn't the best graphic. It looks different than when I bought it. But he's holding a vase pouring water. This represents not only the Aquarius, but it also represents the channeling process, that the spirit will pour knowledge and power and protection into you. But you've got to go within yourself and silence the outside voices just for now. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. And I do see better healing. And Doris said, she said, within 2 weeks, if you do this, you're going to see significant improvement in every area that you're struggling. You're opening the channel. Blessings. Oh my gosh, here's Mystical Traveler. 444. Oh, I love that number. That's a good number. 444. I get obsessed with words. Y'all ever get obsessed with? I get in my mind. This is me. I mean, maybe I'm obsessive compulsive disorder, but sometimes I get a number or a word in my mind, like 444. I just think about it all day long, and I just find ways to say it. I don't know. I get compulsive like that. I don't know. I'm crazy. All right, Mystical Traveler. Thank you for putting up with my rambling. Any messages, Bob? Blessing to you. Thank you, Mystical Traveler. Hold on. Edgar Casey's coming in back here. I hear his voice. What's that? Oh, it's lovely. Edgar Casey's asking me to tell you, Mystical Traveler. He said that you're already channeling the energy of Aquarius. The age of Aquarius is upon us. In fact, that's what I'm going to talk about this Sunday at the Inner Circle. But it's interesting. Edgar Casey said you're already one of the people opening the channel to the age of Aquarius. And maybe you've been feeling that. He says Oberon is also here with the message. Hold on. Oberon's coming in. Oberon says that he's putting a special blessing on you. He said, you have honored me by your efforts and your art. And he said, those of us who live with the Fae in the realms of the Fae, he said, we keep an eye on people such as yourself. He said that you have some Fae in your bloodline back from the Roman times. And he said that this is why he's come to you. So you have a little bit of Fae in you, Mystical Traveler. And Oberon is very honored to have worked with you. And he said he will continue to inspire you and help you. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I bet it's wonderful. Oh my gosh, there's Starlight Worker. Oh my God, 2222. God bless you. Thank you, Star. Just cuz. Thanks for everything always. Oh, Star, I'm so blessed by you. Thank you. Listen, Doris is still here, and she's saying something, Star. Oh, thank you. Hold on. Indra Devi is back here and wants to bring a word through. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so glad. Star, I wouldn't have met Indra Devi if it wasn't for you, because she actually came through to help you, and now she talks to me too. Namaste, Mataji. Thank you. Oh, I'm so excited. I can see you. You're beautiful. You should see her. She's standing here. She looks like she did when she was younger. Like she looks like she's about 35 years old. And she's in a sari. Beautiful. It's got gold on it, glitters. Benares silk sari. She's asking me to tell you, Stars. She said that she's coming in. She says to help you with your yoga. She said you must keep the power flowing. And she said, I will help you with that. And she says, in addition to the yoga, she said, I'm helping the heart to heal. She said, this yogic techniques I teach you, she said, they will heal the emotions. So she's coming in to help you with that. And she sends her blessings. And Yogananda just piped in. Yogananda just said, he said, I'm not done with her either. And he said, we will open the third eye. So you got both of them working. They send their blessings. Thank you so much for your kind support, Star. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, there's Glittery Rainbow. €5. Thank you, Glittery. God bless you. Thank you. Namaste. Namaste. I see myself going back at this point then. I've tried my best and kept getting good feedback. I'm breaking down now. Any further insight? All right, Glittery, let me just, I got to intervene here for a second. If you are breaking down, or I'm going to be harsh here. I want you to hear me. Don't hang up. Don't cut off your computer. Spiritual people only break down when they disconnect from their higher self. When I went into your higher self, it talked to me, but I felt like you're not even talking to your higher self. So you have to get reconnected to your higher self, because the higher self will never let you have a mental breakdown. Your breakdown is a product of being disconnected from the higher self. You are too in your material brain and too into the material world. Higher self will bring you back to balance and peace and allow you to go through. I don't disagree. I think you have tried your best, but I don't think you're done. And that's where our difference is. You're just giving it up and you're not done yet. There's much more to do. Right? Let the higher self, I want you to do this exercise before you go back home. I want you to start tomorrow asking the higher self to lead you. And I want you to spend the whole day doing whatever the higher self tells you. I want you to listen for this. You don't have to visualize anything. I want you to listen and feel. You may get up tomorrow and say, okay, higher self, what do I do today? And higher self says to you, go to the Berlin Museum of Modern Art. And you're like, well, that's not where I'm looking to work. Don't question, just go. Because when you go to the Berlin Museum of Modern Help, you might see an ad posted there saying, looking for a Latin translator to help with our antiquities. And suddenly you realize they're bringing in art pieces that are from ancient Rome. So you're going to spend the day with the higher self before you make any decisions. That's my advice. Blessings. Oh my gosh, there's David Waller here. $4.99. Thank you, David. Blessings to you. Do you feel like my job is secure? I tell you, David, I feel like around you, the work is going to go through changes. I keep hearing the words reorganization, but I don't see it touching you. So is your job secure? Yes, you will be secure. Some of your coworkers may not be. And if you see them let go, don't panic. Remember what I told you. Blessings to you. Thank you. There's Rising Storm Tarot, $20 donation. God bless you. Thank you, Rising Storm. How does James currently feel about me? Thank you. You know, when I step into his frequency, I'm just going to be honest. I feel like he likes you, but he's distracted. I feel like there's somebody, it's a person from his past, who keeps trying to mess with his head. This may be an ex-girlfriend or even a girl that wanted to date him, but I feel like there's somebody that's kind of obsessive that keeps, like, it kind of weirds him out. Like, I don't feel like he's into this person, but I feel like they play with his mind and get him turned around. And this is why you may be getting mixed signal. I feel like he's giving you mixed signals. I don't know if that makes sense. Because I feel like he'll say one thing, like, oh, let's hang out tomorrow. And then tomorrow comes and you don't hear from him. Or he might change it the last one. Oh, I can't do this. Or he might give you mixed messages. But it's because there's other persons messing with him. So in a heart-to-heart talk with him, what I want you to do is say to him, and be just blunt. Just say, you could even, because you're a psychic, you could say, I pick up somebody around you that's maybe disturbing you in some way from the past. Just put that on the table with him and see what happens. It might be very interesting. It might get him to open up. At first, I think he'll deny, well, I don't know, but I don't think he's ready to talk about it yet. But I think you want to try to open that discussion. I think you actually could be a very healing presence for him. So I do think he has some feelings, but he's not sure if he's able to commit to a relationship because he has fear. Okay. I hope that helps a little bit. God bless you. Thank you. Oh my gosh, here's Rising Storm Terror. 20. Oh my God, Rising Storm. This is so generous. Thank you. Will I move out soon to a new home? Let me just step into that. I keep seeing September around you. So I don't know if you count that as soon, but I see September opening doors for a change there. So not till September. Okay. What's interesting is I feel like in terms of your balance, like work, life, emotions, I feel like a move is going to open up a lot more energy for you because once I'm in that September timeframe, I see a lot of silver light around you. And I feel that silver means that you're opening a door of prosperity. So I think a move will actually benefit you materially and emotionally and psychically. So I would kind of start playing with that idea now, see what options you have. But I see September as a turning point. And what's interesting is I see a condominium, like you moving to a condom, like a apartment building, but it's like private owned. And I don't think you're buying. I think you're doing a rent or a lease. But I feel like this place may have a lease to own option, like where you could actually end up buying it in the next year. So I think a move would actually benefit you. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Thank you so very much. Oh, you guys are just blowing Psychic Bob away. I'm telling you. Golly gee. Hold on just a second, guys. I got some more. I'm missing some people. Yay. Give me just a second. Gotta find this. There's Michelle Marzano. Hello, Michelle. $5. Thank you, dear. Hi, Bob. Please, a message regarding my upcoming May show. Thanks, Bob. Love you, Michelle. Blessings, Michelle. Thank you so much. Hold on. Let me step into the light here with you. My guide, Doris Stokes, is coming in here. And she said, she said, I've got somebody very special. She said, May is back here. May West is here. And she said they're all three of them are fighting to get in, but they're letting her come through. I can hear her. May just said, she said, just let me guide you. She said, don't make this more in your mind than it needs to be. She said, remember, my dear, she said, I channel through your whole body. She said, don't get stuck in the mind aspect. She said, channeling in this situation is my full self coming into your full self. So it's like, let May, correct me if I'm wrong, ma'am, I'm trying to interpret what she said. She said, let me take care of your hands. Like, so before you go on stage, feel her go through you. And think about your hands. Do my hands move like May West? And ask her, say, just move through my body. And what you're going to see is not only your voice, your appearance, your movements are going to so be like her. It's because it's her working through you. And I know that you already channel her, but this is kind of another, it's almost like a next level of channeling is what I'm getting from her. So she said, this will make the show popular. She's talking about reviews and write-ups. So you're going to get some press coverage from this. Looks like in some magazines and newspapers. One will be a theater mag, and one's going to be like a local, like newspaper. So this is actually going to open up opportunities. May said something, though, I don't know if this makes sense to you, Michelle, but she said something about, and she said, and she'll get private parties as well. So I don't know if you've done your show for private parties, like people invite you to their house and you do a performance, but it looks like you might get some. And these are rather wealthy people. She said they've got deep pockets. So I think you're going to expand, and you're going to have a kind of a expanded market besides theaters, like some private home parties that you do as channeling May and the others. So be open to that. All right. May said she's with you. She said she's getting you dressed in that outfit. She's talking about the white dress and a blue dress. So I don't know what that is, but maybe white. There's something about white dress. She wants you to wear a white dress. And she says, and the blue. So anyways, I hope that makes some sense. God bless you. Thank you so much. All right, there's Nancy, $4.99. Thank you, Nancy. Hi, Bob. Hi, Nancy. I met a guy that shows me so much love, and I feel like I'm falling in love. I feel like I'm moving too fast for him. Any advice? Yeah, it's hard to be slow when you're in love. Hold on. My guy Doris is coming in. Doris is such an expert on relationships. I just let her tell you. She knows more than I do. Hi, Doris. What do you say about that? She said he's very excited about it as well. She says to tell you this. She says, tell her to slow things down. She said, you don't need to rush this. She said, both of you are in a whirlwind. She said, anything worth keeping is worth waiting for. So put some brakes on this. He's not going anywhere. She's asking me to tell you that the guy that you're talking about here, he's got some, hold on. What is that? Okay, he hasn't told you everything he needs to tell you yet about himself. So it looks like there may be some things you've got to learn about him yet. There may be an issue here with a former girlfriend, like an ex, that something's gone on or it's not settled. There may be an outstanding legal issue, like she may be trying to, say he owes her money or something. I don't think he's a bad guy, but I think he got tangled in with somebody who's made some hell for him. So, and it feels like he may not have told you the whole story. He's not trying to be deceptive. It's just kind of overwhelming, and he feels like he's got to slowly share that with you. So be open to some revelations from him. Nothing horrific. It's not going to end your relationship, but you got to be patient with him, because as much as he wants to move forward, he's feeling a little stuck because of this situation. All right. So Doris is going to help you to talk with him and have open communications. And when he brings all this up, be very patient and listen. Don't jump in and judge him or be upset, because he's not trying to deceive you. Okay. Blessings to you. It looks like it's going to be a good relationship, though. But you got to heed this advice. Be patient, go slow, and let him talk about it. Okay. Encourage him to talk about it. Thank you. There's my buddy Damien Devine, all the way from Northern Ireland. £4.49. Thank you, Damien. Hi, Bob. I was really honest under alcohol with my middle sister's husband and afraid I've ruined our relationship. I avoid him and fear being left out. You know what, Damien? I don't think he's going to hold that against you. In fact, I think he himself was a little under alcohol and doesn't quite remember everything either. So whatever you said, I just don't see it coming. I think he's going to act like everything's normal. Okay. So I think, if you said something inappropriate or hostile, just go apologize. It's this cliche saying, honesty is the best policy. And I think in this case it is. So you don't have to rehash everything you talk about. Just say, you know what? I shouldn't have said what I said. I was right in my mouth. I hope I didn't offend you. Or if I did, I sincerely apologize. That's not really me, but I hope we can move beyond it. Just like that. And I think he's going to be cool with you. I really don't see a long-term fallout from this. Thank you so very much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, there's Gary M. $5 donation. Thank you. Oh, Nancy says, yes, thank you, Bob. Thank you, Doris. Blessings, Nancy. Thank you. There's Gary M. $5. Thank you, Gary. Hi, Psychic Bob. Any good message from my spirit guides? Thanks and blessings to you. Hold on, Gary. Let me step into the light here. Yeah. I'm hearing your Palladian guide. This is Seema coming through. And she says to tell you, she said, tell Gary, she said, we love that he's open to our presence. They said they find it easier now to come in on the channel. So you're going to see like that connection, that communion as you're channeling the Palladians come through much more rapidly and much more smoother with less strain on your body. I just heard Edgar Casey said, yes, he said, Gary has got the right balance now. Gary, it also looks like here that you're going to be getting more data downloads. They keep saying the words to me, crystal grids. But what's strange is this isn't just like small tabletop, though you will do tabletop grids. These are like acre-wide grids. So I think you're moving to another property in the next few months. They said Arizona or Nevada. So you're going to have a chance to like literally walk land and lay out grids. So Spirit is moving, and they're eager to work with you. Definitely call in Seema, call in Edgar Casey. This is still evolving, but the direction it's going is bigger than I think you realize. And so Seema said, she said, call on me. I will help him to understand about our culture and our messages and take him further. So they're both working with you. Thank you so much. God bless you. All right. Oh my gosh, guys, listen, we are over our hour, almost an hour and a half. Psychic Bob has to get off of here now because I got to get ready for some more calls tonight. If you're interested, get on my schedule for a private session. All right, give me a call at my office. Cola Bobs, can you put my website below? It's got my phone number and emails. There you can contact me from my website, PsychicBob.com. And I would love to hear from you. My reading schedule is getting very full, but I will find a way to get you in. And if you can't get in for a reading or can't buy a reading for whatever reason, you might want to think about our inner circle. Our inner circle only meets once every 2 weeks, but it's a way to get some connection with me and get some psychic help on a more personal level than you would through this show. And I love doing the show, but if you need a little more than I can give here, inner circle is where you want to come if you can't buy a private session. So you guys are great. Listen, make sure to join us tomorrow, Saturday, for Psychic Development Class. Go to my website, PsychicBob.com. Register tonight. Don't put it off because I may not have openings by tomorrow. And if you want Inner Circle, make sure that you've contacted Baroness Coldbobs or that you can send me an email. I have to hear from you tonight. You guys rock. Psychic Bob loves you. Thanks for all your support. You guys rock. Big shout out to Baroness Coldbobs for her wonderful moderating work tonight. Baroness, thank you for being in chat and helping all of us tonight. She keeps it safe and fun for all of us. And we love you, Baroness. I love you personally. And I know everybody else loves you too. All right, guys, listen. Keep it here at Spirit Channel. Tomorrow night, live tarot reading, 7 p.m. Eastern U.S. time, same time as this show was tonight. Join us. We're going to spin through the tarot and see what the mystical oracle of the tarot has for us. You guys rock. I love you. Psychic Bob sees you. And we be out of here. Whoo!